Welcome to our podcast. Today we're diving into an exciting topic at the intersection of technology and behavior: generative agents, interactive simulacra of human behavior. What does that even mean? Well, let's unpack it together. Imagine interacting with highly sophisticated virtual characters that can mimic human behaviors in a believable way. These agents, which can be programmed to react like real people, are making waves in various fields, from gaming to social simulation and even AI research. So how do we actually create and run these agents? Let's talk about the fascinating process behind setting up a simulation environment for these generative agents. The first step typically involves generating a special configuration file where you input your OpenAI API key. It's like giving them the juice they need to think and respond. You'd be surprised how important this setup process is. As you're getting things ready, there are a few commands to remember, like running a Django server to create the environment and navigating through the command line to initiate simulations. It's a bit like setting up a miniature world in your computer. And here's an interesting tidbit. Did you know that one game step in these simulations represents about 10 seconds? So when you decide to simulate 100 game steps, you're essentially fast-forwarding to what your digital citizens are doing in just about 1,000 seconds of game time. But that's not all. Running these simulations is just the beginning. You can save these experiences, replay them, or even demo them with character sprites that represent different agents. Isn't it intriguing to think that you can create scenarios and watch how unique personalities play out in a controlled environment? It's like being a virtual director. Now, when we look at customization, it opens a whole new realm of possibilities. You can give these agents unique histories and memories, making them behave even more like real humans. Have you ever thought about how our past experiences shape who we are? This concept is embedded deep within the simulation, considering each agent's backstory. You start with base simulations and have the freedom to author what each agent remembers, kind of like creating their life story. I can't help but chuckle at the number of ways we can make simulations realistic. For instance, if someone wanted to increase the number of agents in the simulation or modify their interactions, they might even use something like the tiled matator. It reminds me of setting up a dollhouse with elaborate stories for each doll, except this is done with code and creativity. As we wind down our discussion today, it's essential to acknowledge the collective effort behind this work. The project is a collaboration involving numerous talented individuals and artists who contributed their creativity, from background art to character design. This brings to mind how much collective knowledge and skill can achieve something seemingly magical. So to summarize our journey today, we talked about 1. The basics of setting up an environment for generative agents. 2. The importance of simulation and how agents can embody human behavior. 3. The exciting opportunities for customization to make these agents truly unique. Before we sign off, let me leave you with a thought-provoking question. How do you think interactively simulated characters could shape our understanding of human behavior in the real world? Feel free to ponder this and let it inspire your curiosity. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the fascinating intersection of technology and human behavior.